Hi, welcome to Market Insights with Voit Real Estate Services. Today we have with us Pat Connors. Hi, Pat.
How's it going, Eric?
Tell us a little bit about your practice and what you do.
Yes.
What you specialize in.
So I've been at Voit for like 7 years, and I do primarily industrial, warehouse distribution buildings down in Otay, South Bay, out in East County, buying, leasing, selling, do a little bit of everything.
And what are you currently seeing out in the market right now? What's happening out there?
Well, down in that market, it's kind of the only place here in San Diego that has widespread development. So there's a lot of land sales, a lot of big bomber buildings going up. Most of these are bigger than anywhere else you can get in San Diego. So we're starting to see big name tenants come down into the market and absorb these 100 and 200,000 foot buildings. And so far, the developers have been right, and they've been happy, and everything's getting absorbed almost as soon as it gets built.
Is there any additional land for development down there?
Hardly any. What's left is primarily spoken for at this point. There's companies trying to make it further east, trying to get north of Brownfield, onto some of the government land, but for the most part, it's spoken for.
So 10, 12 years ago, I did a 200,000 square foot distribution deal transaction when I was with another company down there for 30 cents gross.
Yeah.
What are rates today?
Well, pretty much every building you're going to see is going to have nets higher than 30 cents. So you're looking at about $1 to $1.15 on the stuff over 50,000 feet and $1.20 to $1.30 on the stuff 20,000 feet and under. Tenants are not happy, and they're being forced to pay the increased rates.
And with the current interest rate environment, is that affecting anything going on down there?
So it hasn't affected anything too much. Pretty much everything down there has traded and gone from, there's not a lot of mom and pop one-off owners anymore. Pretty much everything has switched over to institutional control in the last 3, 4, or 5 years. So for right now, there hasn't really been the slowdown. There's just not that many buildings that haven't traded yet.
And what are you predicting for the rest of the, say for the rest of the year, for the next, year and a half? I mean, we're going to be in a crazy interest rate environment.
Yeah, so I think the lease rates will at least hold steady or maybe go up a little bit, especially in the smaller size ranges. But we might have reached the point where we've kind of hit the top of the rent growth market. And I think some of the institutional guys can hold on, and the stuff they're building will get absorbed at those rates that they're underwriting.
Great. Well, thanks, Pat.
Thanks very much, Eric.